A beehive is more than a home, it's a city, a living, breathing metropolis built entirely by its tiny inhabitants. It's a superorganism where every bee has a purpose, and every action is part of a larger plan. From the outside it looks chaotic, a blur of wings and movement, but inside, order reigns with astonishing precision. Each bee knows its job, working not for itself, but for the hive. Their lives are woven together in a tapestry of cooperation. The hive breathes, thinks, and survives as one. Every heartbeat, every flutter of wings is synchronized for the good of all. Every action, from tending larvae to laying eggs, serves the colony. The needs of the many always outweigh the needs of the few. There are no leaders in the human sense, just instinct and chemical signals guiding the way, an invisible language spoken through touch and scent. Bees communicate through scent and dance, sharing news of food and danger, mapping the world outside for their sisters. This constant information flow keeps the hive running smoothly, ensuring every bee knows her role and her place. Alone, a bee is fragile. Together, they're a force of nature. They regulate temperature, raise young, and defend their home from threats. They store food for hard times, building reserves that will see them through the coldest winters and harshest droughts. This unity is their secret to survival, perfected over millions of years of evolution and adaptation. The hive is a marvel of teamwork, a city where the group always comes first, and every member is essential. Understanding the superorganism changes how we see bees. We begin to appreciate their complexity and their resilience. They're not just insects, they're members of a sophisticated society, each with a story to tell and a role to play. The queen, the drones, and the workers are all interconnected, each one vital to the whole, each life entwined with the next. To look inside a hive is to witness one of nature's greatest examples of social living, a living miracle of cooperation and unity. Here the survival of the group is the ultimate goal, and every bee is a sister, working for the future of the city they call home. At the very center of every thriving hive is the queen bee, a single, remarkable insect who stands apart from the rest. She is the colony's mother and its beating heart, the one upon whom the entire hive depends for survival and continuity. Her main job is to lay thousands of eggs, sometimes up to 2,000 a day, ensuring the hive's future generation and the ongoing strength of the colony. Surrounded by a devoted court of attendants, she's constantly fed, groomed, and cared for, never having to leave her royal duties. Her powerful pheromones act as the hive's social glue, keeping workers united, organized, and suppressing their ability to lay eggs themselves. The queen isn't born, she's made. When a new monarch is needed, workers select a few larvae and feed them royal jelly, transforming them into potential queens. After a single dramatic mating flight high in the sky, she returns to the hive, storing enough sperm to last her entire life, and rarely leaves again. A strong queen means a strong hive. If she falters or grows weak, the workers act quickly, raising her replacement to keep the colony thriving. The queen's health is the colony's health, and her vitality is reflected in the energy of her workers. Yet, it's the workers who ultimately decide when it's time for a new queen, shaping the destiny of the hive with their collective will. The queen may be the heart, but it's the tireless workers who keep that heart beating, day and night. In the hive, power and responsibility are shared, each bee playing its part for the good of all, creating a society that thrives through cooperation. Drones, the male bees, have one purpose: to mate with a queen. They don't work, don't sting, and rely on workers for food. On warm days they gather in drone congregation areas, waiting for a queen to appear. Only the fastest drones succeed, and mating is fatal for them. If they don't mate, their fate is still grim. As summer ends, drones become a burden. Workers expel them from the hive to conserve resources for winter. Drones perish quickly outside, their lives short and single-minded. This harsh efficiency ensures the colony's survival. The drone's story is one of sacrifice for the greater good. He lives for a single moment, then is gone. In the hive, every role, even the briefest, serves the colony. The hive's needs always come first. Among foragers, scouts are the hive's explorers. They venture far, seeking new food sources, risking predators and weather. When a scout finds riches, she returns and performs the waggle dance, a coded movement on the honeycomb. This dance tells others exactly where to find the flowers, using direction, distance, and enthusiasm. The waggle dance is one of nature's most complex animal communications. Other foragers follow her directions, and if the source is good, they recruit more bees. This feedback loop lets the hive harvest the best resources quickly. The Scout's dance is a perfect example of hive cooperation and communication. Most bees in a hive are workers, sterile females who form the backbone of the colony and power its daily life. They are the hive's labor force, responsible for nearly every task that keeps the colony alive and thriving. A worker bee's life is a journey through a series of jobs, each one tied closely to her age and the needs of the hive at that moment. Young workers start by cleaning cells, preparing them for new eggs. Soon they become nurses, feeding hungry larvae and tending to the queen, ensuring the next generation is healthy and strong. As they mature, their roles shift. They build intricate honeycomb, store precious pollen and honey, and stand guard at the hive entrance, protecting their home from intruders. In their final weeks, they take on the most dangerous job, becoming foragers. These brave bees venture into the outside world, gathering nectar and pollen from flowers, often traveling miles each day. Each job is vital, and every worker is perfectly suited to her task, adapting as the needs of the colony change with the seasons. Foragers wear themselves out, their wings becoming tattered and frayed by relentless work and countless flights. Every worker's short life, often just a few weeks in summer, is spent in tireless service to the colony, always putting the hive before herself. She is the hive's unsung hero, the foundation of its success, quietly ensuring that life inside the hive continues smoothly. Without workers, nothing else in the hive could function. The queen, the drones, and the brood all depend on their constant care. Their teamwork and cooperation are the true engine of the superorganism, allowing the hive to act as one. The hive thrives and flourishes because of their tireless dedication, making worker bees the heart and soul of every colony. For beekeepers, knowing each bee's role is key to caring for the hive. Observing behavior reveals the colony's health, whether the queen is strong, workers are busy, or trouble is brewing. Recognizing these signs lets beekeepers act quickly, protecting the hive and ensuring its survival. The hive society is a lesson in cooperation. Each bee, from queen to worker, plays a part in the colony's success. Their world is a model of efficiency and harmony. Next time you see a bee, remember the city she serves. Which role fascinates you most, the queen, the drone, the scout, or the worker?